Oh, good evening, people. A little spontaneous live here, very late at night for myself, yes. I've got something I'm going to be watching on the box in about 45 minutes, so I thought I'd do a little filler and do a little bit of a late chat. Yeah, late chat. Yes. Yeah, as I say, London calling, London calling. I'm all ears. This is London calling, London calling. Late at night, late at night, and it is London calling. What do you think of that one? That's a good little phrase, isn't it? Little phrase that originated during the Second World War, with the propaganda and that. We go with the propaganda. We got a UK lady there in the chat. How you doing, darling? Hope you watched that kick-ass movie with Ultra. Yeah, the Posh and Bix of YouTube. Well done to the Posh and Bix of YouTube. UK lady and Ultra. London calling, London calling. Sorry, I'm just acting silly at the minute. I've got 45 minutes till my programme starts. The Last Detective. The Last Detective? Yeah, I'm going to be watching that. So I thought I'll do a little filler, ad hoc live stream. Do you know what I mean? Like, we might see if we get somebody to jump on, like, because I'm all ears. I'm all ears. I know you love to hear my voice, like doing all the spiel, but sometimes I've got to sit back and let somebody else furnish the airwaves with an array of vocabulary. Yeah, an array of vocabulary, if I can say that word. Yes, we say that word in London because London is calling, the greatest city on the planet Earth. As far as I'm concerned, you cannot beat London. London is it. London is the universe. Yes, London is the universe, second only to Mars, Jupiter, and Neptune. Mars, Jupiter, and Neptune. We see if we get any brave souls come in through the chat. And over the years, when I used to do lives and that, I had some very, very big exclusives, big exclusives. If you look at the live streams of the early lives I used to do, I used to mess about and all that, but I got some breaking. I don't know if it'd be breaking news or breaking stories, but people who are quite well known on YouTube used to jump on to the live streams, and some of them. This is quite an interesting thing. This is. For some reason or another, I have got the knack, no by any ways or means, but I've got the knack of people, when they want to make an announcement or a statement, like a statement on YouTube, they seem to have picked my live streams to do it. People who were like, say, for example, I'll give you hypotheticals, but there's people on, if you look at the previous live streams, there's people who might have been what you would call anonymous or faceless. They never showed their face. And then they would come onto my live stream, yeah, and they would just show they would say, I'm going to show my face, this is me, blah, blah. This wasn't accidental or anything. This would have been on purpose. People thought, oh, I'm going to reveal who I am and all that, because people are chipping away in the background, going show your face and all that. And for some reason or another, I was very fortunate to get some quite scoops, scoops. And we ain't talking about ice cream here. We're talking about scoops, and I got some good scoops there. Have a look at some of the live streams going way back. And I don't know what it is, but they just felt comfortable revealing their true identities, their faces on the channel. There's a lot of that going on at the moment, and I can see it over the YouTube thing about people saying who is so and so or whatever. show your face and all that. You know, people who are on panels, etc., like the anonymous. You know, they don't want to be seen. Some of them might have legitimate reasons for that, but on this dark corner of YouTube, once the people are on the case, it's relentless. And in the end, I would say that most people, if not all of them, over a period of time, they will be seen. They will be seen either voluntarily, is that how you say it? Voluntarily, or involuntarily. I don't know if that's a word. The opposite of voluntarily, it will be involuntarily. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to stick a link out in a minute, see if any brave souls come on. I don't want to do all the talking. As I say, I'm only going to be, let me check the timetable on my thing, because I'm just doing a filler here till my program comes on. Hang on, I'm just looking at the, how long have I got? We're going to be going up to about 11:50, so it's 20 past. We've got about something like about half an hour. See if we get any interesting people want to have a little natter with the old London's Calling. Yeah, let's see. I'll stick the link out. Maybe UK Lady might jump on. I don't know. I don't really know a lot of people where a lot of these people do this chat thing and that in the late nights. Let's do this. Let me stick a link in, yeah. Let's see if I can stick a link in, yeah. Right, let's see what happens here. I'm just trying to do this, yeah. I'm doing this on my phone. Let's see. Let's see if we can do it. See, I think I've stuck the link in the chat there, haven't I? We don't seem to have a lot of people in the chat, so I mean, it just shows you the popularity of the channel. It's just flying at the moment. I mean, we're into triple figures at the moment. Triple figures. They're queuing up. I mean, it's this wasn't planned or anything, so it's just a spontaneous live. So people don't know, like, but I was saying the channel's so popular, yeah. The channel is so popular, even the ghosting figures are going through the roof. Look, I don't know if you can see how many people are watching this live stream at the moment, yeah. But it's look at it. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. Hang on, what does UK Lady say? I've got to charge my headphones for a few first. Okay, yeah, sorry, charge your headphones. We'll have a little chat if you want to jump on, UK Lady. Yeah, as I say, I'm only going to be going up to about where am I? My Last Detective starts at 10:50. Sorry, at 11:50. So we've got about half an hour, didn't we? See, 29 minutes left. If you want to jump on for a wee while up until just before my Last Detective starts, you're welcome. Aye, if you do it if you charge them until past, we'll still have about 20 minutes before my Last Detective starts. No worries. But at the moment, I'm looking at the figures here, like, God blame me, look. The figures are going through the roof. This channel's going through the roof. The channel's going through the roof on a late night Friday night. Yeah. Right. At the moment, the figures are low. What I'll put that down to, a combination of people are probably either drunk out their heads, yeah, steamboats for up in Scotland, yeah. France List for down south, down this way, down London. So there are steamboats up in Scotland with the drink. The France List down here, down south, down London way with the drink. Up in Scotland, they've got more of a propensity to be out of their skulls on medications like recreational substances. Probably they can cocktails of prescribed medications. That seems to be a speciality up in Scotland, you know. Yeah, the people up there can get. I'm talking about people that are into recreational substances, mind-altering substances. They can take legitimate pharmaceutical prescribed drugs, you know, medications from the doctor, and from these legitimate medications they can make pharmaceutical cocktails. Probably the place for that, really, the capital of that is probably Glasgow. Yeah. You've got people there probably that haven't actually went to college followed by university to do a degree in pharmacology, you know, like pharmacist, but they are actually probably at the same level as a trained chemist, a trained chemist. They can actually make cocktails, mind-altering cocktails of pharmaceutical prescriptioned drugs. This is in Glasgow, this is. Yeah. They're all banging their head off the walls in the street. Could you believe that? If you go to the street, probably, what time is it now? Like, if you're in Glasgow and you're listening to this, because this is London calling, yeah. If you're in Glasgow, just look out the window, yeah, and you are bound to see somebody in your street banging their head off a wall. It's got to be. The odds are good on that. You could even have a bet in the bet, you know, like in the betting shop. Put on a bet. Put a bet on for something like a double. Glasgow Rangers to get beat 3-0, and a guy out in the street at this moment banging his head off the wall in your street. You get good odds for that. You'll get good odds for that. Very quiet tonight, isn't it? I don't know if I'm on the same YouTube thing as thing. Maybe we don't seem to be picking up a lot of traffic at the moment. I think they're all subdued, aren't they? They're all subdued on the dark corner of YouTube with all the aggravation. You know, all the aggravation about doorstepping and all that sort of stuff, innit? You know, the doorstepping. Yeah. I think they should open up, for the dark corner of YouTube, they should open up some courses on how to how to smash a door down with a what do you call the big thing? You know, the big hammer. You know, the big hammer. The big one with the big long pole. The one that you used like for like pounding like steaks. I don't mean steaks that you eat, but into the ground, the grass, something. The big lump. What was it called? That sort of hammer. Sledgehammer. I think it's called sledgehammer. Like, you could do courses on how to crash a door down with a sledgehammer. You know, like a sledgehammer for door stepping. Probably, I would think, I'm not an expert on this, but I think if you were going to swing the hammer to crash the door in, yeah, depending on the door, if the door is one of the plastic doors with double glazing, you're probably better just crashing the door with a sledgehammer, probably in the middle centre, and that should probably split the door right down the middle, yeah? That'll split the door right down the middle. If you go on the course of how to crash a door in, door stepping for the wooden door, you know, the wooden door, I think you're probably better to go for, I would say, your hinges will be on the right of the door, so you're probably better to land the hammer, you know, the sledgehammer, the actual metal bit on the top left of the door, and that will probably, you give it one swing at the top left, yeah. You turn the hammer round. You've got to do a little side shimmy with the hammer, sledgehammer, and you do the bottom left of the door, the second blow. That will weaken up. That will weaken up probably the lock. You know, the lock in the middle. It's a bit technical, this. And then you will deliver another blow to the centre of the door. I think probably to pan the door in, you know, the strong door. Most doors will go in on the first blow, but you may have to do two hefty swings at the dead centre of the door. You know, the dead centre of the door. I crash it in. We say we've got a UK lady come on in a moment for the last 20 minutes of this, what do you call it, spontaneous live, this little filler before my last detective comes on. I'm just testing this. This is the first time I've ever done a live thing with this phone, my new phone, so I hope you can hear the sound okay. I wonder if you can hear the sound all right there. There's no way you can tell. Like, let's turn the sound up a bit. I hope you could hear the sound okay. Maybe I had the sound down quite a lot. Is that why people weren't coming into the entering into the ambience of the live stream? Oh, I think tonight on this dark corner of YouTube, they are really, really subdued, didn't they? They've all tired themselves out. They've all tired themselves out at the minute. They're all weak. They're all weak, talking about doorstepping and all that. And I've got this little live light to fill in before I watch my programme in 20 minutes. And I would have expected a lot more enthusiasm. What's going on with you out there? He's all weak. Yeah. Talking about the doorstepping and all that. They're all talking about the doorstepping and what have you. And then I went weak. I'll do a live stream to fill in before my programme, The Last Detective. Check it out, by the way. It's a good programme. It's on tonight. If you've got Freeview, yeah, check out channel 82, The Last Detective. Yeah, that is... oh, hang on, UK lady's on her way. Let me stick the link in again. Oh, maybe she can see it, because the link hasn't really moved a lot, because I've not got a lot of people in the thingamajig. What do you call it? In the chat. Yeah. They're all sozzled. They're all sozzled tonight, all tired. They're all, what's happened to them? All that talk of doorstepping and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. It's not good for your mindsets. You should keep positive. They should keep positive, upbeat, and talk about, you know, some cheery stuff and all that. But that's what's happened tonight, people. That can look. There can only be one logical explanation: that the people have they've made themselves. They've made themselves so tired with the negativity. I had to use that word, the negativity, that they are all, well, they're all probably half asleep at the minute. As I say, you've got your casualties of the drink, casualties of the recreational substances, and then you've just got the general head the boss for Scotland, head the balls for down south. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to have a chat with the UK lady when she comes through. I think the link, she's got the link there. When I see her, we will get her and have a chat. Like, she's got a hairstyle at the moment in her avatar. I'm sure it's like the lady, the little the girl from Kick-Ass movies. Brilliant movies, Kick-Ass movies, light-hearted, feel-good factor movies. I'll give that big recommendation. I'll also give a recommendation if you want something a bit heavy duty. Check out Quentin Tarantino and the Kill Bill movies. They're quite good. They are the Kill Bill movies. Yeah. If you just want a one-off film, movie. Of course, you can't beat the classic, can you? Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction's a classic, isn't it? Quentin Tarantino, brilliant movie, brilliant movie. Yeah, UK lady's on her way. Aye, she's on her way to jump on. At least I can have a little chat with UK lady before my thing starts. Let me have a look at the old timetable. Aye, we've got about 18 minutes yet till the last detective comes on. We have an interesting. This is the one half of the Posh and Becks of YouTube. Yeah, very successful. Posh and Becks. You know who that is, don't you? UK lady and okay, I've got UK lady come on, and the fantastic Ultra. Yeah, the Posh and Becks of YouTube. Let me just get UK lady on. All right, I'll put you straight on, darling. Right, right. Let me see how I do this. Let's see if I do this. Add to stage, I think.
Hello, darling. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Good. I'm finally getting over that flu I've had for the last few weeks.
Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? Like, yeah. You feeling a bit better?
Yeah. It settled in my chest and I got an ear infection with it too. So I was just a bit poorly for a bit, but Ultra was really good and took care of me.
Oh, that's good. That's really nice of you, isn't it?
Yeah. I've just sent them to the shop, so.
Oh, sent them to the shops?
Yeah, we were out of drinks, so I said, why don't you take the car and just go get us some drinks? So there's a shop that's open until midnight just around the corner.
That's nice. That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got to watch with them, you know, them infections. I don't want to talk too much about medical matters, but see, you know, if somebody has like a sore throat, this is just anybody in general, and they don't actually go to the doctors and just say it's an infection, you know, like a viral infection. That if they don't go and get treatment, you know, just like antibiotics or something, that can be really dangerous, you know.
It can be. You can get a thing called quinsy where it settles into your bloodstream, and you can get septic really easy. Oh, it's very dangerous. You can get heart conditions from mouth infections.
Yeah, you get something in the brain and all that as well. You know, it's thing. Did I detect an American accent, UK
Yes,
lady?
I thought you knew that. I'm American. I've lived here since the late 90s or mid 90s.
No, I'm clueless. I just thought the UK lady. I thought like you're UK. You know, I'm just going by the name. Like,
It always gets people attention, so it's a good little marketing tool.
If I'm not being too nosy, which part could I say? Like a wide area of America.
I was raised in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Ah, okay.
A tiny little place. Very much like the countryside I live in now.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You don't need to tell us the exact place. But is it Oklahoma? That's the sort of, well, you know, back in the days, was that the cowboy sort of country?
Yeah. Cowboys and Indians. I'm half cowboy and half Indian.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Because I know the old movies, like all the old movies, you know, like, I don't know if that one was something to do with Oklahoma. You know, the one with...
Sorry. Yes, we did have there's a musical called Oklahoma. With lots of singing and dancing.
That's the one, Oklahoma. But you know the one, Calamity Jane? You know this woman?
Yes, with Jane Russell.
There
was also The Grapes of Wrath. I have the first edition of that somewhere in my cupboard.
Yeah.
I do like old books, though.
What was her name again? Oh, yeah, you know the other one, Calamity Jane, with this Doris Day. You remember the famous singer?
Oh, yes.
Oh, she's brilliant, wasn't she, Doris Day?
She was just amazing, wasn't she?
Aye, brilliant, isn't it? Like, yeah.
She had this iconic look as well. I loved everything about Doris Day.
Oh, yeah, lovely. Yeah. If I ever went to the USA, just say I did, you know, I would just say I could go on holiday and I was to go to two places. I would go to the two places I'd go to. I'd go to New York because there's a lot of stuff to do with, you know, like movies.
Much to do.
You know, the movies that were made there as well. You get scenes from movies, like, you know, and that. And then the other place, of course, I would have to go to LA, you know, Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah. Los Angeles is amazing. I would recommend the areas just outside of LA, though, because LA is just a bit trashy now.
You've got all them tours, ain't you? You know, like the stars, the movie stars' houses. You
Oh
know,
yeah,
where
the
you
Walk of Fame and all of that, and Rodeo Drive shopping. See, I'm more about the shopping side, so take me to Beverly Hills and I'm happy.
yeah, yeah.
I've got
See,
an
I'm not.
opportunity to go out there with business next year, and the places that they're wanting to take us to are just very, very
Yeah.
elite. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll go out there, but I won't be able to afford to eat. I'll just have soup in my hotel room.
Yeah, it's great. And I love LA because it's got the film, film industry in it,
Oh, there's
movie
so much to
industry.
see there.
It's brilliant, isn't it? LA.
What's the studios that I went to down there? Bear with me, my dog's noticed a cat. If it's not next door to the chickens, it's the cat across the road.
Do you know? I just noticed your dog's got a little American bark to it.
Oh, I know. She's a Westie. She's actually Scottish.
They don't sound the same as dogs in the US. It's got a little American
You know, they've actually
bark.
done scientific studies on that, and dogs do have different accents.
That's
Their barks
good.
are different in different countries.
Oh, fantastic! That's fantastic.
I think
Aye,
it's so cute.
yeah. So you love America, don't you, UK lady?
I do. I love it enough to leave it. I left there nearly 30 years ago, and it was probably one of the best decisions I made. It's a nice place to visit, but living there, it's just not for me.
Ah,
Too many crazies
okay.
with guns and politics that are just extreme and fanatics and
Yeah,
kids getting shot everywhere, and I wouldn't feel safe teaching there. No way.
yeah. That's the only thing I don't like about, if you go on holiday and that and you're only doing certain things, you'll probably be okay, But
Yeah.
the thing about the guns, like across the whole of the USA, depending where you go, but it's quite dodgy, like, innit? Like, people with guns
I mean,
and
there's
all
some
that.
beautiful parts. And there's a big argument for, a lot of people are more polite over there. You don't have like pranksters getting in people's cars and things like that. I remember watching some guy on TikTok, or maybe it was even YouTube. I think it was Jack Jones. And he was doing
Yeah.
some pranks where he would just get into a stranger's car when they were driving on the road, just hop in their car like he was a passenger and he knew them. He did that in America once, and he got the tail end of a shotgun in his face, and he didn't do it again.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he was lucky he never actually got bumped off, like, completely,
Somebody gets in my car, they're not going to have a nice reception, but I lock my doors, so.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen little things on YouTube, where people go to, and this is in the USA, just videos and that. Somebody goes to a door, like, to maybe ask for directions or something. I've more like heard about this, like, and they could just get shot on the doorstep. Like,
oh yeah.
Somebody will come out and think, just shoot somebody without any explanation or anything,
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I remember going to doctor's appointments with my father growing up, and he always had a gun on me. I used to sit and think, well, what if somebody else is sat here in the same doctor's appointment clinic, and they don't have their safety on, and their gun accidentally goes off?
Yeah.
And that's when I thought, maybe it's not for me.
No, that's it. Apart from that, everything's rosy, isn't it?
Oh, there's so many. And don't get me wrong. You hardly ever see it personally, but there's so many beautiful things to see and do. And like, there's this place in Oklahoma that I can't wait to take Ultra to, and it's a big salt mine.
Yeah.
And it's just out, just miles and miles of just pure white salt. And it looks like snow, but it's so beautiful.
I like that, that scene of the desert, like the desert with the sort of mountain things. I don't know if you know this movie called, it's an old famous one with John Wayne in it. John Huston was in it, and I think he directed it, called The Searchers. Searchers?
Oh, no, I've not seen that. My dad was in a John Wayne.
Yeah.
I'll have to look that one up.
This one was, Natalie Wood was in it. She played the I won't give you the spoiler because she's in the movie, but it's a great movie. But it shows you a scene in the desert, that sort of the canyons and all that sort of stuff.
Oh yeah, that's more like Nevada area and where the
Grand Canyon it's like Indian country they're in, like the native. I mean, like back then they called them the Red Indians, didn't they, or something?
Yeah, well, I'm half Red Indian, so yeah.
Are you really? Is that a thing me culturally a thing me name? Is it okay to call people Red Indians, or is
They
it? Is it?
prefer Native American, but
Aye,
yeah, they
that's what
understand.
I
I don't get
always go
offended by
with.
those things.
Yeah, I always say Native Americans, but back in the days, you know, when the movies like I don't know, 1970s, 80s, and all that, we called them Red Indians, wasn't it? You know,
Mm.
the people like, but
Oh yeah.
uh,
Oh
so
yeah, I'm
you,
looking at some of the pictures from that film. It's beautiful. It looks like where they filmed Westworld, the television series.
oh yeah, it's
Have you
brilliant.
seen that?
I have seen it. Yeah, I've seen that
Oh, it's a
Westworld.
brilliant
Was that the
show.
one?
I'm trying to get Walter to watch it with me.
Was that the one with? I don't know if it's the same, but was that the one with Yul Brynner was in it?
Yes, and Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. But I think you'll enjoy that Searcher. See, I know it's an old movie, but it's. I tell you what, if you like the Western movie, you'll be
Mm.
hard to beat that one. You know, it's got a bit of everything in it for everybody.
Natalie Wood looks amazing in that video.
Oh yeah, beautiful. Wasn't she? Great actor. Because
Yes,
that's
her
it.
and
You
Audrey
kind of,
Hepburn look so similar, though, don't they?
yeah. That's the thing. You get, now these days, you know, men and women, man and woman, or whatever. It's we call them actors, innit? There's no actresses anymore. You know, like actors, actress.
Exactly. Yeah,
It's
that's
all like
strange.
actors. Yeah, the old actors.
I
Aye.
love a bit of Natalie Wood. Yes, we were going to watch Kick-Ass the other night, but we couldn't find anywhere to watch it. They didn't want you to pay for it, and I'm not paying for another film.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. So we're going to wait till it comes back on Channel 4 or something.
Yeah, I
But
mean, I just
Oprah's
seen
already seen
it.
it. He said it's amazing, and I really want to see it now. I've seen the clips for it.
Yeah. I just seen it recently. You know, in the last, I don't know, 6 months or something. Like I never seen it
Mm-hmm.
years ago when it came out, and I thought, oh, this is really, you know, like something's just like light-hearted. You know, it's good stuff. You know what I mean? Like because we've got a lot of serious, you know, crazy stuff going on. So it's good to have just upbeat, you know, kind of
Yeah,
movie.
something just to watch. We've been watching a lot of films lately. We watched a Korean subtitle film that was really twisted. What was that one
Aye,
called?
aye.
That one was called Parasite. That was
Oh
really good.
yeah.
It had subtitles, if you don't mind subtitles.
I tell you what, I love. They call this thing, you know. They call it world cinema. I watch like, you know, Korean movies, and they're all brilliant now. You know, the like detective movies and dramas. Like, you know, the world cinema, like it's brilliant. All the different
Oh
countries
yeah.
making films. You know,
We watched
fantastic.
a French one that was really twisted called, what was that one called? It was about a girl that liked to have sex with cars and she got pregnant. Titane.
Oh yeah,
Really twisted body horror, if you like that kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
Another subtitles, but there's not a lot of dialogue, so it's not too hard to follow.
Mm. Even Russia, you know, Russia's got a good
Oh,
movie
they
industry.
do.
You know?
People were
You know.
talking in another chat a few days ago about the whole Russia conflict, and they were saying, oh, before you know it, they're going to take over Britain, and we're going to have an economy just like Russia's. And I said, well, have you looked at Russia's economy? They're doing pretty well. You know, you can walk into any one of their markets and get fresh fruit for really cheap at any time of the year.
That's it. Yeah.
I follow a few people that have been exiled to Russia.
Have you?
They talk about their lives and living out there. Eric Snowden is one of them because he's taken refuge there. They've offered him citizenship.
I seen something on the news tonight. This was like tonight's news, you know, like what do you call it, 6 o'clock news, and it was just a little clip of it. This old boy was about 87 years old, and he was on like a tram car in, I don't know, Moscow or somewhere. And two guys, one guy must have been about 30 something, you know, 30 odds. One was about 20 odds. And they're wrestling with this old guy, and this guy's got one of his arms twisted, like, you know, when they push the hand up, where you think it's going to break his wrist, you know, they push it right back in a funny position. And they were holding it, and some woman was trying to get in to calm them down a bit, but they weren't having it. Anyway, the frog marched this old boy off to the nearest police station. This is all filmed, and it was because he was complaining about the war thing, about these mercenaries or something, you know, in this war that's going on. And the police said, we're not arresting him. But it was the way this guy was treated was unbelievable.
Really?
this was just two people on the bus because he was saying it out loud. You know, on the bus he must have been saying, I don't know. Oh, you know, he was speaking against the government.
regime. Good on him for practicing some free speech if he has the chance to.
But when you think of somebody that's 87, it's no young, is it? If you know what I mean.
No,
Like,
I mean, leave the poor man alone.
yeah, this was physical. It was really bad, like, you know.
Just for a few words. I mean, it depends. If he was saying some horrible things to women and being violent, you know, saying that he was going to do something violent, it's different. But if he was just expressing an opinion,
yeah, that's it.
I mean, me and Ultra argue. We have different opinions about things all the time, and we just learn to disagree.
Oh, that's good. But at least you're getting on well together.
Oh yeah. He sometimes has to put me in check.
Aye, that's
but I
it.
like that.
That's good. That's brilliant. That is. I'll tell you what, I'm going to be going in a minute, UK lady, because I'm going to watch this Last Detective thing.
Oh, okay. Well, good luck with that. I hope it goes well.
It's just a drama, you know, like it's. Let me just see this.
Is it on BBC 4 or Channel 4?
No, this one is on. I've got channel. This is on Freeview. It's called Channel 20 US Drama, and it's
I'll
called.
Have to check that out.
It's The Last Detective. The Last Detective. The one, I think this might be the first thing. Peter Davison. This is a British actor. This is his real name. Peter Davison teams up with comedian Sean Hughes for the excellent comedy drama Dangerous Davies, and his cynical friend Maud reinvestigate an unsolved murder. So I don't know if this is a one-off movie or this is. Yeah, I think it might be. So it's really good, you know.
Oh, it sounds like it might be good, actually. I might have to check that out.
Yeah, it's going to be starting in a minute, so thank you so much for coming for a little chat.
Have a good night, honey. Thanks for having me.
My thanks a lot. I thought I'd just do a little live to fill in the time.
It was lovely. I'll come up again sometime. Thank you.
I know the best. And good luck to you and Ultra, and we'll chat again sometime. Yeah. Thank you. See you, darling. Bye. Okay, people, that was the fantastic UK lady. I've filled in the time. My programme is coming on in a minute, The Last Detective. I recommend it. It's set in London, filmed up in Camden Town area, and you've got the fantastic actor Peter. Let me check it out again. Peter Davison and Sean Hughes. Rest in peace, Sean Hughes. He's no longer with us. You know, the actor, comedian and actor Sean Hughes. But it's on it in a moment, and it's called The Last Detective. You'll get it on Freeview if you've just got that sort of stuff. Channel 20 UK drama or US drama, I don't know, one of the two. Okay, people, thank you very much for tuning in, and especially thank you very much indeed to the UK lady. Big shout out to UK lady and Ultra, yeah. All the best to you. Catch you later. Thank you. Have a great evening, great night. Be lucky and stay blessed. Bye for now. My people, my people. Bye.